inside, just walk to your left and lead to your left, okay? Okay. The locals would have known about these caves for hundreds of years, but very few of them ever ventured in beyond this point here because of old folklore, right, and superstition. So in 1895, Edward Martel and his friend Lester Jameson from Dublin, Edward Martel, a Frenchman, a speleologist, and Lester Jameson, a naturalist, came in this way here. They were invited here by the 3rd Earl of Enniskillen, who owned the lands around this area and resided in Florence Court House. This entrance here is called the Wet Entrance, and it came in the same way that we have come in today, because the Claddagh River used to flow out through here at one time. Just here, Edward Martel and Jameson assembled their boat, a small collapsible canvas canoe, and rowed it into the river here to make their voyage and their first scientific discovery of these caves. So we are now going to take that same journey on our boats down here at the jetty. So if you just come down these steps, they may be wet, so just be careful as you walk down, okay? Just going to stand over here and right inside. Okay, we have 2 of the 3 boats in operation here today. They're called after the 3 contributory rivers, the Umbreen, the Shu Crappa and the Haran. And you'll be taking 2 of these today. I'm going to hand you over to Adele for your safety call.
Okay, hello folks, you're very welcome to Marble Arch. Boat safety down here is really very simple. It's just, we have a narrow jetty, so we're going to take you on one at a time. Now when you do get onto the boats, they're flat bottomed. Nothing to worry about, it just means they will rock about slightly. So if you get on one at a time, and do just be careful getting on. Most importantly is please keep your hands on the handrails and inside the boat at all times. Don't be trailing them along the water, because as good as boat drivers as we are down in the caves, we may occasionally brush up against some of the rocks which are embedded in the river, and needless to say your hand's going to come off second best in that situation, alright? Just further out, there is a low archway. If you follow my light, just my light shining there, now we're actually going to pass through this jet. John here on the first host is just going to tell you when to lift and lower your head so you'll be safe enough. Now it's not all doom and gloom, because we have been opened for over 24 years and we've had over 1 million visitors throughout the cave system. As of yet, nobody has found themselves in the Claddagh River. Now if you're feeling in record-breaking form today and you find yourself in the water, the best advice I can give to you is to stand up. Most of the water comes up to my knee or my waist, so you're going to look a bit silly, splashed about thinking you're drowning, and you can stand up and get back onto our boat today, okay? Now there is just one deeper pool further on out there. We'll pass over it very quickly, but for that reason, if you find yourself in the water at that stage, just swim or splash your way over to either side of the walls, as there is a safety rope that lends itself right up to its second boat jetty on either side of the walls, okay? Swim or splash your way over there, and someone will pick you up this evening before closing, okay? So just swim on the boat. Yeah? Yeah, I will hit the water.
Okay,